Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Verasity. Verasity is certainly one of the more interesting ones at the moment. It is one that created an impulse into the 2023 highs, a potential impulse, not a very clear impulse, even though it looks impulsive, but the subdivisions are not very clear. But it's okay. And the move down we tracked as correction, which seems to have been the right way to do it. Then the price came into our support area, into the box, turned around where it needed to. Could have gone a little lower, yes, but you can't honestly predict every single wave. And what is more important than trying to figure out the perfect micro count in corrections is to understand where should the price react, and that is typically the box, support area. And what would be a signal that the trend is shifting to the upside, and that would be, in this case, it was the break above the trend line that we're tracking as well. And then the reversal can happen very quickly, right? That's what these types of coins can do. That's what altcoins do. When they reversed, it can happen very quickly, especially here. We had a very well-defined trend line. And I think then they sort of were burning some tokens, which generated a little bit more hype on top of that, which is the right way to do it from their point of view. So yeah, I mean, essentially now what we're tracking is potential impulse into this target range. We're not there yet. Maybe we get there. It would be ideal because what we normally want is that in a wave, so this would be in the best case, wave 1 of wave 3. Sorry, wave 1 of this wave 3 up there. And wave 1 of wave 3 should ideally reach the 38.2 Fibonacci extension level. If it doesn't even get there, difficult. But so here. It's basically measured against the low. And then, yeah, that's basically 0.0069, 0.007. That's where we would like to see the price go to. There is structural resistance at 0.0084. And then we have more resistance and also the next target, which would still be acceptable for a wave 1 at, it's 1 cent, okay? So only above a cent, probabilities will increase for a more bearish structure. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but if that rally reaches the 1-to-1 ratio, then it might seem bullish, and it is bullish short term, but overall, it rather increases the likelihood then that this is turned from a 1-2 setup or a potential 1-2 setup into an A, B, C structure. Okay, so is that clear? Because we don't want a wave 1 ideally reach the 1-to-1 ratio, because then it can easily be interpreted as a 3-wave move. It's one of these sort of more advanced Fibonacci rules in Elliott wave. Not a rule, more a guideline. Yeah. This is the area, and from there we would ideally expect a reversal and a retracement rather in wave 2. Now it's holding on a pretty high level despite Bitcoin going down a little, so that's good. It's just consolidating on a high level. It's not breaking down immediately. That's certainly good. The support level I gave you that we can use for more immediate trend continuation is still valid. That's at 0.0048, and as long as that level is holding, we can expect the price to get into the region between 0.007 USD and 0.01 USD, so which is basically a cent. Yeah, and bear in mind that within the box, we've got that structural resistance level. I haven't really got, doing the micro count here, it doesn't help you. It doesn't give you much more clarity. What gives you clarity, though, is this support area. When that breaks, it's the first indication that things are not going as they should. But this looks a bit like a pennant, like a small triangle, okay? It might be heading here into a breakout region, sort of. Now, ideally, this breaks to the upside. If it doesn't, then it still needs to hold the Fibonacci support, okay? A break below the Fibonacci support would also, so that is at 0.0048, that would also take it below this swing low, and yeah, then it's very likely that at least it's not going to be an impulse. It could still work out as a diagonal. These are patterns that we typically like to avoid because they're just not clear. Yeah, that's my update about Verasity. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.